morning. I'm Ashley McClellan, your Chief Executive Officer here at Research Medical Center. And today I'm joined by Katrina Greene, who's our Director of Leadership and Organizational Development for HCA's Leadership Institute. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning.
Absolutely, Ashley. Thank you so much for having me.
So I invited Katrina to join us here today because I wanted to talk about something that I think is all top of mind for most of us right now, which is stress. And how do we take care of ourselves? How do we best take care of our colleagues? We are just coming around 2 years of going through this pandemic and social unrest. And so I thought it'd be helpful to have you join our team today and share maybe some tips and tools for us to better cope and support ourselves and one another.
Absolutely. You know, it's so interesting that you bring this topic forward to all of our colleagues because we really have been in what we call this unprecedented time. Mm-hmm. And what we heard over the last couple of years are these needs from our colleagues, our leaders all across the enterprise on how to help ourselves with resiliency, with self-care, and being able to cope and manage through these stressful times.
So do you have some tips or tools that we could share on our podcast this morning for our colleagues? Because our leadership team is here to take care of those that take care of our patients. And so we're always trying to learn how to best do that for our colleagues as well as for ourselves.
Absolutely. So the Leadership Institute pulled together a team with ourselves and many colleagues across the enterprise, and we created what is called a digital toolkit that's out there on Atlas, and it's called Thrive Forward. And the Thrive Forward toolkit allows us to take a look at different strategies and resources that help us with our personal, with our team, and organizational resiliency and self-care.
Wonderful. Well, I know we've used some of those resources here locally at Research. Could you maybe highlight a few of those today?
Absolutely. So a couple of my favorite ones you'll find in the personal section of the Thrive Forward toolkit is the box breathing. And the box breathing is a strategy that's used by the U.S. Navy SEALs. So it's got to be pretty amazing, right? And it is really just this idea of in the moment that we are stressed or triggered or just having a tough time emotionally, then we can just do a mental reset, kind of like taking a pause and really getting centered into ourselves. And so it's really just a matter of taking this count of 4 in the shape of a box as we breathe. So we would breathe in for a count of 4, then we would hold for a count of 4, then we exhale for a count of 4, and then we hold for another count of 4. So as we do this exercise, would you care to join me?
No, that'd be great.
Wonderful. So go ahead and take a deep breath in.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. How does that feel, Ashley?
You can start to feel kind of your blood pressure to come down and take a moment to pause and center yourself.
Absolutely. And so that's what we would just encourage any of our colleagues to do whenever we have those moments where we're stressed, whenever we feel anxiety coming up, or whatever the case might be. Just take a moment to box breathe. And you can do box breathing in a meeting, when you're talking to somebody, when you're interacting with a family member who, just is really struggling in those moments. Whenever your kids aren't putting on their shoes to get them off to school, you're just any of those moments in traffic, box breathing is a great strategy to tap into. But the Thrive Forward Toolkit also provides other resources for the team. So what can you do to look at where do you have moments of gratitude, for example? Really focusing in on what we're grateful for can really help a team remember their why and why they come to work every single day. And then organizationally, one of my favorite tools is the Johnson & Johnson Healthy Tips. It's out there. It provides 366 healthy tips that leaders can pull every single day and share with their team members, whether in a huddle, whether in a staff meeting, or even in a newsletter for their department. So many great resources in each of the 3 sections, personal, team, and organizational, in the Thrive Forward Toolkit.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for putting that toolkit together and sharing these resources with our colleagues here today. We look forward to sharing more about these tools and how we can better support one another here within HCA Healthcare. So thank you, Katrina, for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ashley.